What's he doing? What's he doing? What are you doing when you're
there's
coming
cameras everywhere?
You're coming out of a media timeout, and you walk up to a dude and you put your head in his chest. I don't want to say he headbutted him because that's too strong.
Kind of his chin, kind of hit
but he
the
just
top of
kind
his
of
head.
put his and what's his name? Naganko.
Yeah, whatever.
Pushes him away. They go review it first of all, and I thought, what are they reviewing? I actually had to turn my DirecTV. They wouldn't show the replay in the arena.
They're not going to show.
So I had to turn my DirecTV on and rewind it a little bit, and I thought, what's he doing?
I can't even imagine. And then he acted like he didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, I got hit in the head.
Oh, he hit me.
Oh, you got to review that. Well, they did, and guess what? You both got a technical. Now, it worked in Louisville's advantage because the big guy for Duke, the next time down, got a rebound foul and had 3 fouls in the first 10 minutes because of the technical.
It was a good trade-off for the Cards.
It was a great trade-off for the Cards. But I don't know what word to use here. It seems just brain dead to be doing something like that.
Right, and he sat out last year hurt. Bringing him back.
I was surprised he was going to play last night.
I can't imagine.
He didn't play much.
I can't imagine what they paid him to stay to do what he's doing.
Oh,
it did feel like he was put in just for that moment.
Can I say, and I know I'm an old man here. Can I say his look doesn't help things?
I agree.
His look, when you got a pink shoe and a yellow shoe,
and your hair's
dyed, you
got
platinum blonded your hair,
black skinny beard,
and you walk out and you headbutt a guy in the chest, and then you act like you got punched in the face. Oh, my head! Am I bleeding? None of that helps. None of that helps.
KP coach calls him all the time.
KP.
That's just KP being
That's just KP being KP. That's just Draymond being Draymond the other night when he got tossed. It's just Draymond being Draymond.
He got tossed 6 out of 7 games.
Draymond?
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't care anymore because they're not as good. Steve Kerr basically said, look, there are 8 teams better than us in the West. We're not good anymore. And I think Draymond said, well, I might as well get kicked out then. I'm getting paid. What the hell? I don't want to play tonight. Draymond being Draymond. Making a lot of money.
Turd emojis, all I guess.
He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He is now. He can hurt that case if he keeps doing this idiot stuff. But right now, he's a Hall of Famer.
He's just trying to stay on the naughty list for next year.
Yeah.
Oh, for the commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Cards fall to 11-4, but 1-2 in the ACC. Up next, Boston College. Did you have you checked out BC? I did this morning.
They're not good.
7-8, 0-2 in the conference. They've lost to Georgia Tech and NC State. They're not good, and you know why? I know they're not good because that game is on at noon on the CW. Do we get Tom Brenneman?
That's what I was thinking.
Saturday? The prodigal son returns again. Tom Brenneman.
Deep fly ball. Castellanos. God.
Well, am I on?
Am I on? It's come to my attention that I may have said something inappropriate.
I didn't mean to. Nobody means to.
12 o'clock Saturday. I think the Cards will be a heavy favorite in this one. I'm hearing last night as I got my ear to the grindstone up in the media section down on the court that Mikael Brown Jr. is expected to play against Boston College on Saturday. We shall see. The jury has not reached a verdict yet, so we'll see if he plays or not. We've heard he was going to play before this, and he didn't. So the skepticism will remain until he's actually on the court.
Duke and Louisville play again on the 26th.
Down in Cameron.
Cameron
obviously.
Indoor Arena.
By the way, great,
Stadium.
unbelievable crowd last night. I think Matt will attest to this. They did the stripe out.
It looked good on TV.
Black and red, section by section.
Looked really good.
Were you sectioned right?
I was not, I was wearing black, but I have no idea what section I was in. But it was good. Students showed up. Big Al the Fish texted, wanted to know if it was a sellout. It was about as close as I've seen in a long, long time. There were probably the 5 rows at the top of the arena were empty.
Yeah, you don't want to sit up there.
And nobody wants to sit up there anyway. Those tickets might have been sold, and people got up there and said, I ain't sitting up here. I'm going to walk around. But, great crowd last night. Loud, boisterous, into the game the whole time, standing a lot. It would have been nice to have gotten a win for that crowd. And look, just like everybody else, they had a good half. They had a really good half.
So they should end that 2-game losing streak Saturday.
They should. Boston College is, the only way I can say it is they're Boston College.
Yeah, ESPN here gives them 1.9% to win the game.
Wow.
That high?
That's not much. That's got to be a heck of a money line there, Scooter. All right, we'll talk about Indiana's matchup tonight with Maryland, Kentucky's matchup with Missouri, John Harbaugh, NFL playoffs coming up, college basketball last night, and birthdays. All that, believe it or not, in the next 40 minutes. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. I was on this Wednesday
Hump day.
There you go. I was in the parking lot for about 40 minutes last night. Man,
Trying to get
traffic. So I missed.
You didn't scoot quick?
And then when I got home, no, I didn't. I waited around a little bit just to watch the misery. And as I got home, I thought, you know what? I've seen enough basketball. I think I watched, what did I watch? Shooter was on, the old Mark Wahlberg.
Shooter.
movie. I was watching that. And I didn't see these crazy finishes last night that you guys have just started talking to me about.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas, TCU, Tony?
Oh, unbelievable blow up by TCU.
They shat the bed, as they would say.
Threw it away against the press, up 5, and they scored. And then they foul Peterson on a 3 when they were up 3, and he hits all 3. They go to OT, and Kansas beats them.
All I saw was I checked my scores, and TCU had a nice lead with a minute left.
Oh, they were up 16 in the second.
And I went, okay, they got this one. And then the other game, Texas Tech.
It's a good one, man.
And Houston must have been a great game and interesting finish if you had a little money on the game, right, Scooter?
Absolutely. Yep, it was 69-62. Houston was a 5.5-point favorite.
Oh,
Texas Tech at the buzzer shoots it from half court, splashes it home to lose by 4.
Yikes.
That one hurt if you bet either side.
That's called a bad beat, right?
Hey, that reminds me of something. You think that's why they fired Pete Carroll for kicking that field goal? And
You know, he kicked a field goal. I think didn't the Packers score late to cover against the Vikings?
yes,
The Vikings
didn't they kick a field goal right at the
the
end?
Vikings were 7.5 over Green Bay at the beginning of the week. Then we found out that Green Bay was starting
It's like
Toots or
10
whatever
and a
his
half
name
or
is.
something.
It went to 13 and a
Go
half.
that much.
And Vikings are going to cover there, and Green Bay kicks a field goal at the end. Pete Carroll kicks a field goal. Maybe that's why he got fired.
You
Wow.
kind of wonder when
Just
the
wow.
point spreads are out there and it doesn't matter and you kick
do.
a field goal.
And by the way, I was told, I heard last night that the referees in the Notre Dame Cal game are being investigated now after the way that game ended. Investigated by the ACC as to why certain.
I guess you got to check all
You got
that.
to check all the games.
Yeah.
You got to check them all because transparency is the thing. With gambling, you have to have it. You have to have it, period. And if there's any questions,
I think we need to get rid of gambling on ball games.
Stop it.
You shut your mouth when you talk
Stop
to me.
it.
All right, before I get to Indiana and Kentucky, John Harbaugh and the Ravens, now look, when you've been at a place 18 years, you should part ways mutually. This is not what happened yesterday. He was fired. And I know it's Black Monday in the NFL, but Tuesday, once you get to Tuesday, you think, okay, everybody's okay. Not so. Harbaugh gets fired. Lamar Jackson didn't have his back after the game the other night. Here's a question. If they make the field goal and they're in the playoffs, does Mike Tomlin get fired instead? Is that how this worked out? Whoever lost was going to get fired?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Harbaugh,
Good chance.
18 years, won the Super Bowl in 2012, 193 wins. That's 12th in NFL history, and he is out. Now, his agent came out and said, here's an interesting number, Tony. 7 teams contacted the agent within 45 minutes of John Harbaugh's firing. There are only 6 other openings. So who the hell's the 7th team? Is it somebody that's still in the playoffs? Is it Miami? Is it Buffalo? Is it Green Bay? Is it Pittsburgh even? Who's the other team? Because I understand Arizona and Cleveland and the Giants and everybody calling and saying, hey, we just heard your client got fired. We're very interested in talking to him. I get all those teams. I want to know who the 7th team is. Is Ross down there at Miami going, well, maybe Mike McDaniel's not the guy because we're going to bring him back? How about the Bengals? Did they decide, you know what, Zach Taylor went to the Super Bowl but had 3 bad years. John Harbaugh, same division? Yeah, we'd love to have him. Who is that 7th team? But Harbaugh, he's 63 years old, Tony. He's 63.
He's a young guy.
He signed a 3-year extension before this season, so he only finished one of those. And the owner said it's the hardest thing we've ever had to do.
No,
maybe the Cleveland Browns.
I was going to say he's not going to the Browns.
Bring in John Harbaugh. Let's go to the M&M Cartage Hotline. Buzz, what do you think?
Hey, I think you're right about the Giants. I just don't think it can happen as quickly as you think because of all the hoops that NFL teams have to jump through to hire a coach now.
Well, I'm saying they already know. Know. He probably wants it. You got a good quarterback in there. And if you're the Giants, you should have your pick of who you get here because of your quarterback.
No, I know, but they just have to, in the hiring process, they have to interview a certain amount of people and stuff like that. But I think he'd be a perfect fit for them. I think he'd be a good fit for pretty much anywhere. But for the Giants, yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Well, here's my question. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Where are the Ravens going?
They got to know. I'm guessing they already know who they're going to get. And maybe it's Stefanski. Maybe who knows? I think the Ravens know who they're going to get, period.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they probably already had the plan in place, and that's what they're looking at, and that's where they're going to go.
Maybe they had to wait the extra day to fire him because they had to make sure, dot the I's and cross the T's and know who they're going to get. But, yeah, I certainly believe that.
Yeah, I think this may be one of those carousels where all of these guys that are getting fired, or a number of them, are going to wind up somewhere else. You mentioned Stefanski. I think he could do a good job somewhere that he doesn't have an owner with his head put somewhere where the sun doesn't shine.
Well, and that might eliminate the Raiders.
Yeah, that's
you're going to get the first pick. You're going to get your quarterback.
10 picks.
And you're going to get your quarterback, probably Mendoza, if that's who you want. And if you're Stefanski, who's a good quarterback guy, that seems like a natural fit. But as Buzz mentioned, you got Mark Davis up there running things. Now, Tom Brady will help, I think. Tom Brady's, he's as knowledgeable as anybody. Doesn't mean he's going to be a great co-owner, but he's as knowledgeable as anybody.
No, I agree. And I think, speaking of Brady, I think he's really improved as an analyst as he's gotten his feet on the ground and feel. And you just hate it because the guy's so good at everything.
Yeah.
He's gotten better and Romo stinks.
And here's the problem. It's a Gus Johnson feel for me, too. For a while, they're great. And then you just get tired of them.
That has a lot to do.
I think Romo's part of that. He still calls, this is what you're going to do, Jim. Jim, look at this formation. It's just tired now. It's just old, and we're like, move on, something else. I always thought Greg Olson was great.
Yeah,
and should have got the number one job, but when they said Tom Brady's coming in, he gets bumped to the number 2 crew, and that is what it is.
Well,
I really like Greg Olson, and I heard somebody say the other day that the best announcers are the ones who don't try to impress you so much with their knowledge of the game, but they talk to you like you're not stupid. And I thought that's a paraphrase, but that's pretty good. I don't need to hear all of the X's and O's and all of this. Don't tell me the play before it comes. Analyze it and show me the good stuff or the bad stuff.
I think Aikman's been great at that. Troy Aikman's Herb Street.
Yeah,
Herb Street can do whatever he wants. I mean, he can do college, he can do pro, he can do studio, he can do whatever he wants. So
he just amazes me. Yeah, he's probably. I know a lot of people don't like him, but to me, he's, if not the best one out there, he's in the top 3.
Yep.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate hearing from you as always.
All right, Buzz.
Catch you later.
Our man Buzz as he flies off.
The Tigers and the Crimsons win their first game in the LIT. They play each other.
Yeah. Crimson's got a tough one. They got Ballard.
Yeah.
Look, Fairdale, we saw them.
I watched Fairdale play.
They're pretty good. St. X is the number 2 seed in the LIT. And they'll play the winner of 7 and 10, which is Ballard and Manuel.
And if you know who Cole Edlin is, who played at Male, he is back playing.
They put it on Butler
Ballard
last night, right? You said you watched some of that?
Yeah, I watched a little bit.
Cole Edlin's at Ballard?
Cole Edlin is at Ballard.
You didn't know that?
What?
He left Male.
Didn't he go to a prep school?
He did.
Yes, and he came back like
and
everybody
went to Ballard?
else. Yes.
He went to a prep school
in North Carolina
where his car was stolen by teammates.
By his teammates?
It was not a good place to go.
I heard from a reliable source before he came back it was a done deal before he went.
It was apparently a terrible place to be.
I guess I need to talk to you all about this situation. I did not know.
Jaden Johnson's back at Trinity now.
He's not eligible right now, but he will be.
He will be.
He was out in Utah playing at a prep school and playing like 8 minutes a game.
And as we know, Scooter, everything bad happens in Utah. The Jody Hildebrand story.
Yeah, that's true.
Haven't had an opportunity yet.
Oh, I don't even recommend it. I still got.
I think you guys are warped.
I'm 2 showers away from getting it off of me still. But anyway, yeah, he's back. It's a wild, wild west anymore. You can go wherever you want to go. I go over to St. X yesterday, and one of those teams that was here this weekend still in town's over there practicing. Now, do you not have classes? Or is there no school?
Well,
here?
they're playing this weekend in McCracken County, which is close.
They're over there practicing at St. X, and they all look 28 years old.
That's the one thing, Scoot, over there in John Watson State, the grand session. These teams come in from California,
Everywhere.
Florida, Canada, and these dudes are 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", and a lot of them look 35
They bring their kids with them, for Christ's sake. All right, let's go back to basketball. Indiana, Maryland. We'll start with the earlier game tonight. 6:30, Scooter.
Pumped about that.
You gotta love that.
Pumped. Yeah.
Indiana.
Although I have a game tonight, so I'll only get to watch the first half.
IU 11-3. Maryland comes in 7-7. They've lost 6 of 8. They're 0-3 in the Big Ten. Big Ten Network 6:30. IU's a 6.5-point favorite in that one. You know who plays for Maryland, Scooter? Former Hoosier.
Who is it?
Miles Rice.
Oh, that's right.
Plays for Buzz Williams and the Terps. Tony, one of your favorite coaches tonight, Buzz Williams.
Yeah, it's a 7-7 Terps and
Struggling.
Yeah, I would say mine's 7.5. I would say IU, but it looks like a sucker play.
Indiana's 5 of their next 7 games are against ranked opponents. The 2 that are not against ranked opponents, including tonight, are on the road. So this is a difficult stretch, Scoots, for Indiana. This is one
Wow, they do have a tough.
Again, not a must-win, but this would be one that you might look back on and say, man, if we'd have just won that game.
Well, it's a portion of the schedule that tells you who you are, right? I mean, because you can guess,
I agree with that.
You can guess who they are right now, but until you deal with a stretch like this, that you really have no idea still who this Indiana team is, because I don't.
And, you know, Washington.
I hate these Peacock games.
I did watch the game, and Washington played. This is a Big Ten Network.
I know, but
coming up.
They got good games coming up on Peacock.
Washington played a triangle and 2 against Indiana for a while the other night, and it was effective on D-Rock. They did a good job on D-Rock. But Connor Way had a great first half because he was in the zone portion, and he was wide open.
So did Enright.
So did Enright.
You mean Morgan Wallen?
I was going to say it, but I always say
last
it.
night they did not guard me. Anyway, Enright had a good game. But D-Rock, they did slow DeVries down. What's his first name?
Tucker. A lot of teams.
He's D-Rock to me.
T-Rock.
T and D.
He's T-Rock.
He's
They slowed T-Rock down a little bit.
There's been a lot of teams that have been able to slow him down. He's kind of, I said this on my show on Monday, he's kind of fallen by the wayside in this roster, which I never thought that would happen.
I would not give up on him.
Oh, I'm not.
I think he's too good of a player.
He's still a very valuable piece to this team. I mean, just with the attention that he draws. But there's been a lot of teams been able to slow him down.
Tony, I don't know who to bet.
He's averaging 15.5, 5.3 rebounds, and 2.9 assists.
And they're slowing him down.
They are?
I'm slowing him down, but he's still good.
He had 5 points against Washington? He had one of those games.
Against competent teams, he just hasn't been able to do anything.
Well, he should be good tonight because it's Maryland.
True.
It is a sucker bet here, Tony. 6.5.
It just looks like a sucker bet to me.
It's tease it up to 10.5 and take Maryland, right?
I would take Maryland as it is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It looks like they want you to bet Indiana.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I agree 100%. But you want a home game and you're going on the road here against what is a desperate team. Keep in mind, Maryland's 0-3 in the conference. They are desperate. You cannot go 0-4. And by the way, Buzz Williams, good coach. He will have them ready.
Does he have hair or is he bald again?
He's wearing a shiny vest on a 3-piece suit.
He always sweats in his 3-piece suit. Pretty good.
Missouri and Kentucky tonight. Missouri 11-3. The Cats 9-5. It's in Rupp. This seems like another sucker bet because Kentucky's a 12.5-point favorite. They want me to bet Missouri because Kentucky has not played well against Power 5 competition. And they're saying, hey, 12.5. You can get 12.5 against an 11-3 team. With an 11-3 team against Kentucky. Missouri averages 83 points a game.
Do you see what the over and under is?
150.5, something like that. They average 83. They shoot 51.5%. They shoot 36.5 from three. Kentucky has had trouble defending. So it seems to me that 12.5 sounds crazy. It sounds way too high here, Tony. But Vegas knows.
So you bet Kentucky tonight.
Exactly. Just like last night we said bet Florida.
Oh, yeah.
That was easy.
Yep.
This is Missouri's first road game since December 2nd.
There's another.
When they lost to Notre Dame.
There's another mark against Missouri.
It's their first true road game since that night. And Kentucky's 8-1 at home. They lost to North Carolina. So, there you go.
You know what's on after that?
Is this SEC Network? Or that
ESPN
game's
too.
on ESPN2, by the way.
And the game after on ESPN2 is SEC. Alabama at Vanderbilt. What do you think spread on that one is?
I already know. Scooter, you want to take a shot?
I already know as well.
Yeah.
I will. Well, let's take a break. We're going to talk about the college basketball slate tonight. Birthday's coming up as well. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big game. Hump day.
Hump day.
Beers on Sports.
That was a fast 4 minutes.
Carnage. You know what? We found out, Tony, Scooter can move fast when he has to.
Call me Usain Bolt.
They call him Scooch for a reason.
Yeah, besides on Christmas Day, if he shoots basketball for over an hour, he can't lift his arms.
Yeah, when he heard that music, he scooted out of here.
That's why they call him Scooter.
M&M Cards Hotline is closed.
Shut it now.
Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 502-414-1450. If you'd like to join in by text, 414-1450. Anybody text today, Scoots?
No.
That's not good.
I don't know that that's ever happened.
That's all right.
That's a bad sign. We can shut it down.
We had Buzz call.
Let's shut it all down. All right, so who you got tonight, Tony? Indiana, Maryland, 6.5. Does Indiana win outright? Let me ask you.
Indiana wins outright, but they win by 3.
Scoots?
Give me the Hoosiers by 9.
I'm going to take the home team. I'm always partial to home teams. I'm going to take Buzz Williams. I think Buzz needs a win.
Need one bad, huh?
So they at least keep it close here. Missouri, Kentucky. I'll go to you first, Scooter. 12.5.
87-70 Cats.
Okay. Taking the Cats.
I'll take the Cats 85-67.
That is
a cover.
Over. That's 152.
I'm on the take.
Yeah, Tony's on. He knows they're always close on the over/under, so make a score that makes it close on the over/under.
Makes you sound good.
It does. It makes you sound right. I'm going to take Missouri in the points here. I think Kentucky wins. I do. I'm still worried about this team. Mark Pope is not saying anything that makes me excited, and I'm not sure they get along. And I know they don't play good defense. The Bellarmine Knights put 85 on them. That's all I remember from that. They put 85. Alabama got just about anything they wanted. Hit 15 three-pointers. Missouri's not as bad as we think, although, again, no road games. If I'm a Missouri fan, that's what would worry me more than anything. They have not – I think they played 2 road games. They've lost them both. And
they beat Florida.
On the road?
They beat – not at home, but they beat Florida.
They did beat Florida.
Just the other day.
So I'm going to take the points just to be different than you guys. Raising Arizona's great. H.I. McDonough.
H.I. McDonough.
Scooter, Raising Arizona?
Nope.
Do yourself a favor. Former boxer Randall Tex Cobb is in that movie.
Honestly, I'm not a big Nicolas Cage guy.
This doesn't matter.
This is a comedy.
It's absolutely a scream. Absolutely a scream.
H.I. McDonough.
John Goodman's in this one.
Oh, yeah.
God. Great movie. And Holly Hunter.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Nicolas Cage, 62. He was also in Moonstruck with Cher.
Yes.
He's been in everything. National Treasure.
What's when he flies the plane? He's in prison.
Con Air.
Con Air. Yeah. Really good. Nicolas Cage, underrated?
Overrated.
Or overrated. Some people would say overrated because he's been in some bad movies.
Yeah.
But I'd go underrated because there's so many good ones that you forget
I'll
about.
stay on the fence.
Jeremy Renner, 55 today. He did not go to school with us.
I think he's good.
He is, what's his name in the Marvel movies? He shoots the arrows. Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner.
Tag was his best movie.
55. Tag is great. You ever seen Tag, Tony?
Yes.
Tag's great. I don't consider it Jeremy Renner's best movie.
Great movie.
Hurt Locker
He's
was
in
probably his
Mayor of
best.
Kingstown, and I watched the first part because I had Showtime at the time. That was right after he got hurt.
Right.
And
he had a tractor roll over himself.
He's lucky to be alive.
He is lucky to be alive.
Now they've brought out the second season of Mayor of Kingstown, and it's really good, but I haven't seen the second one because I don't have it.
Haley Bennett, Scooter.
Haley Bennett.
It's your first Scooter meter today. Haley Bennett. She was in music and lyrics. She's also a singer, but I don't know how she's considered a really good actress, but I haven't seen a whole lot of things she's been in.
I'm going 4.
Yeah, she's pretty. I mean, she is pretty.
She's intriguing.
Intriguing. All right, Linda Kozlowski. She's 68 today.
Oh, I know who she is.
What was she in?
Crocodile Dundee.
There you go, Crocodile Dundee. Paul Hogan is only known for Crocodile Dundee. So is Linda Kozlowski.
Weren't they together?
I think they were living together there for a while. Linda Kozlowski, Scooter, back in the day.
Different look.
We'll go 4 again.
Really?
Yeah.
That one I'm surprised by. Haley Bennett and Linda Kozlowski, I did not think would get the same score from Scooter.
Oh, they do.
David Caruso is 70 today. He was in CSI Miami.
All kinds of different
procedural shows like that.
Cocktails.
Yeah.
Is that Alex's dad?
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think so either.
Scooter, this is from your area. You ready? He passed away 4 or 5 years ago. Born in 1977. So he passed away young. Dustin Diamond.
Oh, yeah, Screech.
Screech.
Yeah.
From, what's the show? I don't even know.
Saved
the name
by
of
the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Screech.
That was his
He
name.
jumped on Screech.
And then he did some porn, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then he died.
I really don't know if he did any porn, Scoot.
And then he died in 2021.
That's quite disturbing, actually.
So how old is that? He was 44? That's sad. Doug E. Doug. Rapper.
Dougie Doug.
56 today. He's also an actor. He's been in a bunch of movies as well.
Cosby Show.
Dougie Doug is 56 today. I'm warning you early, do not do the Scooter meter for this. Are you ready?
These are always
Because
fun.
I don't want you to go to jail. Blue Ivy Carter is 14 today.
Oh, yeah, can't do that.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Jay-Z's little girl,
Yep.
14, which blows my mind. It feels like they just had this kid not too long ago.
Yeah, Scooter, don't do that because they might come check your computer.
We'll revisit in like 7 years.
Yeah, we'll do that. 7 years is a good number. Kenny Logan is 78 today.
Oh,
I'm all right. Also, This Is It.
This is it. Well, I would
The
thought you were going with.
1980 Cardinal Championship
Yeah.
theme song.
They
I
still
don't know.
play it, man.
I don't know how you don't go with Footloose there.
Now, cutting it loose, foot loose. Yeah, foot loose. Kenny Logan, 78. Katie Couric of CBS News, 69 today. You got a Katie Couric rating there, Scoot?
Katie Couric, if I go back, we'll give her
I think she brought it.
I'm feeling generous today. We'll go 3.
I thought he'd go
That's
3.5.
generous?
I thought
Yeah.
he'd go 3.5. She's
I
cute.
don't think it's very
She's
generous.
always cute.
That's generous.
Lewis Hamilton, Formula One star, is 41 today.
He's probably not considered a star anymore.
But you can drive till you're 50-something, right?
Mhm.
As long as you can sit
I mean,
in the car.
Richard Petty was 70, I think, when he finally gave it up.
They do have to stay in shape, though.
This is a stressful sport, physically stressful sport. Lewis Hamilton, 41. Lamar Jackson, 29 today.
I heard he stinks.
Yeah,
Michael Bennett.
Mike Bennett thinks he's not a good quarterback.
I heard he's vacationing today.
He's only won two. He's only won 2 MVPs in the National Football League, so he's probably not a good quarterback. What is he talking
He's a
about,
good athlete, John.
dude? He's a great quarterback.
He is. I agree.
And anybody who says he just doesn't like Lamar Jackson. Let's be honest. Let's see. Michael Sam is 36, the
Sam?
first openly gay player
Oh, yeah.
drafted into the NFL. Went to Missouri.
Yeah, I
The
remember.
Rams drafted him in the 7th round. Michael Sam, 36 today.
Now he's coaching over in Europe.
Is he?
Yep.
I think he got a cup of coffee in the NFL.
He did.
He played a
He
couple
played.
years.
How does he play longer if he doesn't come out with all that?
Wow, that's a good question. Does he get drafted if he doesn't come out and teams don't feel pressure to draft him in that era?
Yeah.
Makes you
That's a
wonder.
good question because he went in the final round. He went in the 7th round. I don't know. Here's the bottom line: Can you win games for us? Can you help us win? Because they don't care. NFL doesn't care. Owners don't care. If you help us win, we're going to keep you on the roster. If you don't, we're going to cut you. That's it.
Keep a lot of turds.
They keep a lot of turds. Wow. Ozzie Albies is 29 today. Is he still with the Braves, or did he get traded here in the offseason?
He's with the Braves.
I think he's still with the Braves.
Is he still with the
I don't
Braves?
think
Yep.
he got traded.
They traded somebody.
Well, they do.
It wasn't
normally.
Ronald Acuna. Everybody gets traded, right? Ozzie Albies, 29. John Lester helped the Cubs win a World Series in 2016.
Couldn't throw it to first base, though.
Could not. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He's going to roll it over to first base. John Lester, 42 today. Edwin Encarnacion, Scooter, former Red,
Yeah.
And Blue Jay.
43 today. He hit some long home runs. Tucker Barnhart,
Another Red.
former Reds, former Cub, former everybody. This guy could not hit his way out of a wet paper bag, but he was a catcher who was a switch hitter at one point. He went all left after a while, but he's 35 today. Former Yankee Alfonso Soriano, former Cub as well, is 50 today.
Love Soriano.
He's 50.
Hit a lot of home
And
runs.
former Chicago Bears coach and player Ron Rivera
Isn't he the
Carolina coach as well?
Is he the general?
today.
He's the general manager at
I don't know.
Cal. I think,
Cal, yep.
for football.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, for football.
He's 64 today. So happy birthday to all of those people, including Blue Ivy Carter. All right. Did you watch the end of Michigan and Penn State last night, Tony?
Yes,
I
I
know
did.
you did because you sent me a text.
Yes, I turned it on because I saw it was right at the end of the game, so I watched it.
Michigan was 22.5 here last night, folks.
And it wasn't enough.
20 it was not
It
enough.
wasn't enough.
That's what you said yesterday.
And I stand by that.
74-72 was the final, Scoots, in case you're just getting the score in. It was plenty enough.
Just wasn't enough.
Penn State misses a 3 at the buzzer. It was
They lost track of time.
off balance 3.
They had like 15 seconds. He kept dribbling around like he didn't know what was going on. Then he shot a fallaway 3, which did hit the rim and come off.
74-72. Michigan is now 14-0. Penn State is 9-6, and it's not a good team. But what happens, Tony, in major conferences
On the road.
Go on the road.
Yep. System game.
It was
John
absolutely
Spears system.
a system game. We mentioned Houston over Texas Tech, 69-65. The Cougars are 14-1 now as well, ranked 7th. Florida over Georgia. We tried to give it to you yesterday.
Yep.
They were 9.5 as an unranked team against a ranked opponent. Florida was at home, and it was close for a while, to be fair. 92-77 was the final. The Bulldogs fall to 13-2, and Florida improves to 10-5. Minnesota with another system game.
Gophers.
The Gophers at home
If you kill all the Gophers.
knock off 19th ranked Iowa 70-67. They beat Indiana in the barn, and now they beat Iowa
Did you
in the
see
barn.
the way that game ended?
I did not.
Iowa had 3 wide open looks from
Every
3.
one of them looked like they were going in, too, didn't they, Scoot?
Yeah. 2 up. The first 2 just popped out. Third one, he just left it short. But 3 really good.
3. Open.
Tennessee manhandled Texas, bullied Texas last night, 85-71. The Vols improved to 11-4. Texas falls to 9-6. We talked about Kansas 104-100 over TCU in overtime. System game last night. Tried to give this one to you as well. UCF coming off the win against Kansas. They go on the road as a ranked team for the first time this year, and they lose to Oklahoma State 87-76. Oklahoma State was actually favored in this game, but not by that much.
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, Buzz does send in a text, says, I can't let you go textless, so here you go.
Thank you, Buzz. The Cowboys of Oklahoma State are 13-2 now. Tonight, UConn's at Providence, system game. Iowa State at Baylor, system game. Tony wanted to talk about Alabama and Vandy. Vandy's 4.5. At least that's what I got.
Yeah,
Got to
that's what
play
I
into
got.
that, right?
ESPN 2. Tony said you got to play Alabama tonight.
Oh, and I disagree.
I disagree as
With
well.
a line
Tony,
like
why,
that, you gotta
why
play.
Alabama?
I just can't believe in Vanderbilt. That's why.
But
I
that
say
line's that way for a reason.
I want you to bet Alabama, but I just
And you want to bet Alabama.
and I don't normally do that, but it's just one of those ones that sticks out. At.
System game, Arkansas at Ole Miss. The 15th ranked Razorbacks are 4.5-point favorites on the road in Oxford.
I see your system game coming up too. You got another one.
SMU at Clemson.
And Clemson is a 4.5-point favorite on mine.
over the ranked SMU Ponies.
Take Clemson and bet them.
Enjoy your night. Tony and I will be in Seneca if you want to come say hi. St. X Tigers take on the Seneca Redhawks tonight. Back at it tomorrow. Thanks to Scooter. Thanks to Buzz for texting. Matt Dennison's next. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage Big A.